Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. Today's video is just a straight up old-fashioned packing video, and we're going to be packing the Itzy Ritzy triple threat. I've got a whole bunch of the Limea brand trifecta pieces packed up in here so you can get an idea for how those pack inside of the triple threat. This is going to be a review of the coffee and cream color, which is important because a lot of you wanted to see the Limea brand trifecta in the new iced latte color, specifically with this Itzy Ritzy bag. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Everything that I'm going to be showing you today is available at thesensiblemama.com. So if you see something that you love, check out the description box below. That's where you can find lots of helpful links. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the packing video. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into the Itzy Ritzy triple threat. This was a requested video specifically in order to see what the brand new Limea brand trifecta and iced latte looks like inside of this bag. But I have to say, after getting this all packed up, I just fell back in love with this bag. It's one of those that, I'll say this, I love a nice big open design bag, which is why I designed the Charlie. This bag is a little different than the Charlie, and I think what I'm going to do at the end of this video is put all this back into the Charlie and kind of show you how these two compare a little bit. But the internal organization on this bag is really, really nice. I found it to be very satisfying the way that it packed up. So I'm going to show you everything that's in here right now, starting with the outside pockets. Now, I just tend to prefer to have things that are accessible for my kids on the outside pockets now that they're bigger. My kids are about to be 5 and 3, and I've just found I would rather let them be able to get to their stuff on the outside than me having to go dig through my bag for them. So in each of these front pockets, and really I thought this was just cool to show you that these fit so nicely, I have one of each of these kitted kits. We sell these at The Sensible Mama, and they're so much fun. I show these in a lot of my videos. What I like about these is that they fit so nicely in just about any pouch that I have in my collection. And in addition to that, they're really fun and entertaining. So these are two different ones. This one is the rainbow one. It's more in line for someone my son's age. It's got little cards inside of it for sketch paper and scratch off paper. So you have white sheets of paper for drawing and black sheets of paper for basically carving away that black layer, and it reveals rainbow colors underneath. And of course you get a tool for doing that as well as a multicolored pen. And then this one, this is the Magical Meadow on the Go kit. This one is Abby's favorite. It comes with 2 little unicorns and a bunch of clay and a little play mat to play on, and she just has endless fun with that clay. And when you're all done, you can just put it all right back inside the tin. Even the clay that you've gotten all mushed up, just put it right back in there until you get home. And I think this is a cool little toy to have in these exterior pockets because the kids can get to them so fast. In one of the bottle pockets, I have a Replay sippy cup. These are nice insulated pockets. I really enjoy these pockets on this bag. Then over on this side, I have my Brewmate champagne flute in the color Dark Aura. This is another thing that we do have in stock right now at The Sensible Mama. I have added the flute straw top to this because honestly, I just like to carry my water in this. Sometimes I may put like an iced coffee in there as well. And what's kind of cool is if I'm really on the go, I can tuck this straw back down in here, close this, and now it is spill resistant. But when I'm drinking it as I'm on the go, I can just pop this right back up, stick it through the straw lid, and then I've got a nice little straw situation there. Okay, the back of this bag does not have any external pockets or anything like that. It does have these 2 D-rings for putting the tote strap, which comes here, flipping it through these 2 rings here, and basically turning this into a backpack. I really never carried this bag that way because I found it to be uncomfortable. This is the main reason why the Charlie does not have a backpack option, because I just find that tote style bags don't go well on the back. If you need a backpack, you're usually better off just buying a backpack. But it's really hard to resist the amazing internal organization and structure of a well-designed tote style bag, and that's what we've got right here. I'm gonna go get us some more lighting because that's a little bit hard to see. Okay, that's a little bit better. You may hear the buzzing of my lights. I'm sorry about that. So here's what we've got on the inside of this bag. I love how this packs up. It turned out so good. I think I'm gonna turn this back up this way and just pull things out as I go. Over here on this side, we have got one big pocket and 2 smaller pockets. So in there, I have in the big pocket 2 size 6 diapers and a pack of wipes. Abby is potty trained now, but I did want to show you that this is about a half full pack of wipes. They both fit inside of this big pocket over here. In the middle pocket, I have a first aid kit from Welly. We just got these in the store. This one is one of my favorites. We have a whole bunch of different options, but I think this one is nice because usually if I'm putting band-aids on, what I'm really grabbing for is the triple action first aid antibiotic ointment. That's just going to be the main thing that I'm wanting to use. And this little kit comes with a few bandages as well as a big thing of that ointment, compared to some of the other Welly kits that have more, like they have hand sanitizer and things like that in there, but they come inside of little pouches instead of a big container like this. So that's what I had in that little middle spot right there for any ouchies. And then this is just a little copper pearl lovey. I like to keep one with me even though my kids are 3 and 5, because sometimes someone's just feeling insecure and just wants a little lovey to hold on to. Sometimes they'll even chew on it, I guess. So I just tucked that down in there mainly to show you the size that you have there. Now right here across the front, which is kind of hard to see, there is a really long zipper pocket. And in there I just have a few of the things that I need but I'm not often grabbing for. This, when I had littler kids, was also a place that I loved to shove changes of clothes. Like if you fold them flat and lay them in here, it's such a great pocket for it because they're out of the way, but they are in your bag. With my kids being 3 and 5, I don't really feel like it's as important to have changes of clothes in my diaper bag. I just leave those out in my car bag now. But when I was carrying changes of clothes for both of my kids, this was a really great spot for that. But now that I have older kids, I just have a few things that I don't often need, but that when I need them, I want to know they're there. So this is a Jujube coin purse that just has my backup pair of corded headphones in it. I have a wall mount for my charging cables, a backup battery, and 2 different charging cables. And those just kind of fit nicely in this back little zipper pocket. Just to give you kind of another peek at what this is looking like as we're unpacking it, I'm gonna flip this around. Okay, so now we can see kind of what's left in there. Down in the middle, I have the large piece from the Limea brand Trifecta. I wanna show you what these look like together because we did have some requests. Sisters, not twins, actually cousins. Maybe second cousins. They're not that close now that I see them here. In person, I do feel that they complement each other nicely. This is a setup that I would carry for sure. I'm not sure it's translating here very well. I'm not loving the way this is looking in the monitor. But I will say that in real life, I think it is a cute match, but it is definitely, if you're trying to create like a little matching set, this is not it. These are very, very different colors. This is a very, very brownish brown, and this is more of a camel orangey brown. Okay, so what do I have in here? This again is the large piece from the Limea brand Trifecta, which is available for pre-order right now. They are on the boat. So they are on their way here, which I'm so excited about. I have this packed up as a little mini purse for myself. I often liked to do this when I was carrying big bags like the Triple Threat or like the Limea brand Charlie, because this is a big bag. When you pack it fully, it does tend to get heavy, and I don't always need all of that stuff. Sometimes I'm just running in for a really quick trip or something and I don't really want to take all of these things. So I always had fun packing up a small little purse type bag inside of there, and that's what this is. The first thing that I have sitting on top is, of course, the removable strap that comes with this, so that I don't like this being in the way inside my bag when I'm using it as a pouch, but if I wanted to run in and use this just as a purse, I would be able to just attach it like that and be ready to go. So what I have inside here, here's what it looks like on the inside. I have just sitting right on top here, I have the small piece from the Limea brand Trifecta. And this has just got a few little odds and ends for me in it. It has, we carry a Welly kit now that has this 3-piece set of tweezers, nail clippers, and scissors. And I just love having those with me in case I ever have need of them. I also have this little electric shaver, and I also have just a little bit of my foundation for touch-ups. Next in there, I have the grown-up Welly kit. I love this thing. It is so cool. It is so handy to have with you at all times. It has got this nice little setup here with anti-diarrheal pills, motion sickness, gas relief, sleep aid, and of course a pain reliever here. This is like an Advil. So these are the things, again, that I don't usually think to just grab and put in my purse, but as long as I grab this little kit, I know that I've got most of the things that could be troubling me while I'm out in my bag. Then I have got my wallet. And lastly, in the mesh pockets of this pouch, I have my AirPods in one and some of my makeup that I'm grabbing for frequently, like my lipstick, lip gloss, and eyeliner in the other. Okay, now this is probably my favorite part of how I have this packed up, just because it makes me really proud. Do you see this? These are the two big pockets inside of the Itzy Ritzy triple threat, and these are the two of the medium pieces from the Limea brand trifecta, and look at that fit. I'm telling you guys, oh, it makes me so satisfied. All right, so here in one of the pockets, I have the medium piece from the Limea brand trifecta. This piece comes with a clear plastic front so that you can see what all is inside, which I really appreciate, especially when it's packed up like this, like a medical kit. So this is stuff for my kids. I have got a thermometer. It's 2020, bleeding into 2021. We gotta take thermometers with us. Another little thing of Neosporin. This is another welly kit. Now, I want to say, if I had these things in my bag, I probably wouldn't also have this, but I did want to show you how nicely this fits in that little front pocket. So this is what I was describing earlier, which is a kit that comes with a bunch of Band-Aids plus antibiotic cream and hand sanitizer in there. So that's a nice little kit to have for kiddos on the go. Then I also have the Kids Medical Kit by Welly, which is another amazing piece, because this comes with a stomach soother, kids pain relief, and an allergy relief. These are all dosed for kids, and you can find the dosage right here on the lid. So this is the same for the grown-up tin as well. It's got all of the dosing information on the lid right here, which is nice and handy. There's no like pamphlet you have to try to keep track of. It's just all right there. And then lastly, I just have a couple of bigger bandages and some gloves. Next, I have the medium trifecta piece in the color Bossa. And this is just packed up with snacks. I have 4 Nutri-Grain bars, 3 packs of Mott's fruit snacks. You can see one of them right there. A couple of Baby Bell cheeses and a big stream cheese as well. These are just nice on-the-go friendly snacks that my kids tend to enjoy. And so those fit really nicely in that little back pocket there. And the last thing that I have in here is in this back long pocket. This is where you would probably keep your changing pad if you had little kids that you were changing, but I just have a tablet in here for my kids in case of emergencies where we need some entertainment. So that was everything that I had inside of the Itzy Ritzy triple threat. Let me go over there and grab my Charlie and put it all back into the Charlie and let you see what that looks like next. Okay, so here it all is inside of the Charlie. Here in the front, I have got those 2 on-the-go kits that I showed you before. I tried to pack this up as similarly as possible to the triple threat so that you can kind of get an idea. Here is how the inside is all packed up. Now, I could have put both of the medium trifecta pieces in these 2 pouches here on the front side, but I wanted to show you that you can put the medium trifecta piece in these pouches, and you can also put diapers and wipes over there as well. So they both work just fine. Here I have got the large piece from the trifecta set. I have got the blanket, the 2 cups on the inside, because of course the Charlie does have internal bottle pockets. And then in here in the back slip pocket, I have the iPad. Everything packed up just like I had it in the triple threat. And this is what it looks like in there. So pretty comparable in terms of size. I do feel like I have a little bit more room to play with here in the Charlie. If I wanted to put a ring sling on top or even a small full buckle carrier, that would fit, whereas I don't think it was going to fit inside of the triple threat. Oh, you know what? The one thing that I had not realized is that inside of the triple threat, I had my Limea brand sunglasses sitting in there. I just completely forgot they were in there. Now this is a spot where if you need to carry 2 cups, one for you and like one for a kid, and you also want to do this setup where you have your sunglasses inside of the bamboo, the triple threat actually wins on that one, because you have the external bottle pockets as well as internal bottle pockets, as you see there. The inside are not insulated, but the outside are. In this case with the Charlie, you don't actually have that. We designed this to only have internal bottle pockets and no external. So if I wanted to get those in there, in this case, I would probably have to take the blanket, move it somewhere else. And now I'll put my sunglasses right there. It still works. That still works nicely. I like that setup. And then I would just take my little blanket and put it back here. And now I've got everything that was in the triple threat all packed up in there. Really, you can't go wrong with either. I think it comes down mainly to what your preference is in terms of materials. Obviously, the Charlie is made of full grain leather, and the triple threat is, of course, made of vegan leather. In terms of weight, they're pretty comparable, actually, even though leather is, of course, much more dense and heavy than this kind of material, but that is because the bottom of the triple threat has this really nice tread on the bottom, which is great. This is something that I've always appreciated and enjoyed about Itzy Ritzy bags, is this really nice treaded bottom to keep the bottom of your bag safe, but that does tend to make the bag a lot heavier, and it's pretty comparable actually in terms of the Charlie. The Charlie does not go backpack style like the triple threat does, but it does come with a full leather messenger strap that looks like this, and of course the removable tote straps. If you want to remove those and just go crossbody, you can do that. And by way of comparison, here is the strap that you get with the triple threat. It looks like this. So this is what you would be using for going crossbody or over the shoulder in that case. All right, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful and it answered a few questions that you might have had regarding either the Charlie or the Itzy Ritzy triple threat. Love ya, mean it always, mwah, and I'll see you in the next one.